Hey, Soul Tribe, Mel, Intuitive Coach here, excited to bring in your weekly collective for the week of Monday, October 27th. Let's open up your energy field and take a look at what is in store for you this week. Bottom of the deck, we have creativity. This is a powerful week to unleash your creative side, to express yourself through positive thinking, through communication, through your artistic endeavors. You may even have some new ideas that are blossoming within that mindset of yours. I feel like you are guided to take action, take the next step here on an idea or on a curiosity that has been perhaps brewing in that mind of yours for quite some time. Your imagination this week is strong. You are someone who's very talented. You have a lot of skills, but you may want to increase your talents by learning more about a specific craft, mastering your craft in some way, taking additional classes or courses, perhaps a workshop or a seminar, or even reading a self-help book or listening to a podcast to really open up that creative artistic avenue. You are someone who is very bright, where you are wanting to see the color in all things. You are wanting to expand your horizons here, Soul Tribe. So let's dive into Monday, October 27th. You have Mending showing up this Monday. A lot of you have been opening up that heart center after a period of feeling isolated. Perhaps you have even felt at times like it was a struggle to tap into your own motivation or momentum, or it was difficult to tap into that creative potential. I am being shown here in my mind's eye the Ace of Wands. So it feels like there is a spark here of ingenuity, a spark of creation that is really lighting the way through this week. And Monday rolls in, and I feel like things are starting to come together here for you. This is repairing what has felt broken. Many of you have been going to therapy, or you could be a therapist, a coach, a healer, or a mentor. And I also see that many of you are working on getting better sleep. Sleep quality is coming to the forefront here. And if that has been something you have struggled with, there could be some new techniques or some new rituals or practices that you are incorporating to get a better night's rest. Now on Monday, it feels like there's a solution here to, this could be a work problem or an issue that has been going on. I feel like this Monday there could be a meeting or a conference, or if you are a business owner, it feels like you are addressing or getting to the core root of some sort of challenge that you have struggled with. And there could even be an important line of communication that is opening up for you. And you are being reminded that you're not in this alone. The word together keeps coming to the forefront here. It's like Spirit is highlighting that word together. So pay attention to the synchronicities that take place this Monday. Pay attention to the helpful people or resources that show up for you. And forgiveness could be important. Forgiving yourself. And if you feel like you have made a mistake or made an error, I feel like you are taking accountability here to act with integrity. And I see that you are going to move through the day feeling more proud of yourself, feeling proud of overcoming some of these setbacks or challenges. So Monday, even though there are some rifts, even though there are some cracks to address, the blue color of the flowers tells me that the throat chakra is highlighted. So through creative expression, through communication, and being able to speak up and advocate for yourself if need be, this is going to be very helpful and very beneficial. Moving into Tuesday, October 28th, there we have milestones. Beautiful energy here of a win. This could be a personal win. It could be a professional win. Many of you are looking to increase your flow of abundance, perhaps through a new income source, or it could be a task or a skill set that you are learning. Many of you are finding yourself in a space where you're proud of you, right? You're patting yourself on the back and saying, I did it. Like this wasn't easy. It wasn't always the lightest energy to go through, but boy, have I learned a lot. And there's victory here. This is the Six of Wands energy where you are feeling recognition here. There's achievement and maybe even a bit of fame or public recognition to the mix here. So many of you are going to accomplish a big task. This could be completing out a project here, maybe even launching something that you've been working on. And financially, you could even be paying down some sort of debt or taking a look at your budget, and you may feel like you are finally at a space where, wow, I didn't realize that I was actually ahead of the game, or I'm on target with a goal of mine. So there is a personal or even professional win that shows up for you this Tuesday. I like that. There may even be like a compliment that comes through from a fellow colleague, or it could be from someone that you haven't even heard from for quite some time, and they compliment you in some way. It makes you feel good. And for those of you that get paid by commission, or maybe you work in an industry where tips are allowed, it feels like there could even be some sort of gratitude or appreciation that is given to you, whether it is in the form of like monetary income here, but it could also be like a Google review or just a pat on the back, like job well done. It's something that does make you feel good because you've been working hard. Now, Wednesday, October 29th, we have action. It's go time. Wednesday could be a highly productive day where you may have a lot of meetings or a lot of projects here, a lot of responsibilities that you're juggling up. You may even have family obligations mixed in with some of your financial or career obligations. So I see that this Wednesday, it's like a chariot energy here where there's a lot of momentum here. There's a lot of energy. And for many of you, this is going to be personal vitality where you are in this zone where you're like, I'm going to get things done. I'm going to tackle 10 of these projects that have been sitting on my desk for the last month, or I want to clean out that closet or rearrange my spice cabinet. It feels like there is a burst of energy. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I feel that momentum building in my own life, I want to take advantage of it. As long as I'm not feeling burnt out or burning the candle at both ends, if there is an extra burst of momentum in my body, I am definitely going to take advantage of it. And I feel like that's what you are doing today. Many of you could also be preparing for this new opportunity, getting ready, like putting the steps into place here, because after a big win or a big milestone, even though there's a celebratory moment of, okay, I'm going to stop and smell the roses, I'm not going to stay in pause forever. You are moving forward here with maybe another goal of yours or another project, or it just feels like this could be a stepping stone to a bigger goal that you have, and you're seeing a personal win here for you, and that gives you the motivation and momentum to keep going. You're not giving up on a dream of yours here. And for those of you that are taking care of your health, and you may have started a new exercise regime here. Maybe you're getting out running, doing some cardio, or maybe you have a new yoga practice. Whatever this is for you, you're starting to feel the momentum. You're starting to feel it in your body, how good this feels when you take that time and that energy out for yourself to take care of your body. You're starting to feel that extra energy that's coming through with it. So Wednesday is a very actionable day. It is go time. I feel like you're finding your focus. You are racing towards success. It does feel like there is, an emotional drive behind some of this energy as well. So victory ahead, career advancement. And for some of you, this could even be travel. All right. I'm getting travel with that Chariot, where you could be preparing here to travel and you're tying up some loose ends, and it may feel like you have a lot to do, but I feel like you do get everything that you want done. All right, let's look at Thursday, October 30th. This is a really beautiful week for you. You have Bliss showing up, and this is like the sun in tarot. So great times here. You're getting out perhaps in the sunshine. For many of you, this is a period of happiness. It's a period of joy, of bliss, of freedom. And you want to soak up these moments, because we know that we don't always ride that high wave of bliss. But when we do, we want it to last as long as possible. So I do see here that this Thursday, you are riding high, and that's a good thing, because you are full of gratitude. You are grateful for the life that you have. You're grateful for your health, and many of you are grateful for the opportunities that you are manifesting in your life. So when Bliss shows up this Thursday, I feel like this is putting a big smile on your face. The sun energy is about happiness, right? It's playfulness and vitality that we spoke of. You are doing what makes you happy. You are moving into an energy of joy, and you're living and leading and manifesting from a space of faith, a space of heart and soul versus fear. And if you did have some fears, or even if you still have them, the joy and the hope is surpassing any fears or limitations that you have. It feels like you're not letting anything get in the way of your happiness. And so when it comes to career, there is this energy of just feeling like you're floating, feeling like everything is coming together exactly as it should, feeling like you are getting along with your teammates if you have them, or if you are a business owner, even if you have people that, work for you. It just feels like this is a very good day. It could even be a financially abundant day. There could be a surge in goods and services, and there could even be a moment where you take some time out for yourself, and you just get a little bit of peace and quiet, and you're so grateful. I keep getting that energy of gratitude coming up. And remember, what you focus on grows. So it's like you're focusing on the best possible scenario here. I always say to Spirit, all right, Spirit, this or something better. I'm open to this is what I would love, but if you have a better plan for me, if you can see something that I cannot, then I'm open to it. And that's what I see happening here for you. There is a wish that you are moving into. And I just heard birthday, so some of you may even have a birthday on this day. It could be an anniversary, it could be a wedding or some formal event that, you're really feeling the love of community. You're feeling the love of support. And I see that many of you are connecting on like a deeper level with yourself. So this is where it's at. Thursday is a very, very good day. Moving into Friday, October 31st, right? Samhain. Is that how you say it? Samhain? Halloween, the veil between worlds is thinnest. So making this a very powerful day for honoring your ancestors. You have spiritual toolbox here. This is a great day to work with spirit, to embrace playful rituals, to take your kids trick-or-treating if you have them. Whether this is through ceremony, celebration, Halloween reminds us that transformation can be mystical, but it can also be fun. And many of you may be dressing up on this Friday. Even as an adult, I still love to dress up from time to time. And really connect to rituals and practices. I love to do readings on this day for myself, and I really love to connect to my roots, my indigenous energies, and call in my grandmother who has been gone for quite some time now, but I very much still connect with her energy. And it's a very good day to use those spiritual tools in your toolbox, Soul Tribe, whether you are working with singing bowls, pendulums, tarot or oracle cards. This is a great day to meditate, maybe even get outside and get in nature. And a new tool that I have added is runes. I love working with runes. I don't know them by heart quite yet, but I am getting more familiar with the energy. So connect to a sacred space within, externally here, maybe in your backyard or an area of your home, and really reconnect to trusting in your higher self and using these tools to help you in some way, to help you know that, for one, you're not alone, and for two, lean into your curiosities. Scorpio energy is very mystical and very deep. So when it comes to work, you may have some intuitive hits, some intuitive insights this Friday. And some of you may even be taking off early, or there could even be, this vibe that you're feeling where not everything is as it appears, which means I'm getting a moon type of energy. And I was just checking to see where the moon cycle is. I know we have a new moon on the 21st, which means, leading into the full moon here by the 31st. So I see that a lot of you are participating in releasing what no longer serves you, releasing certain energies or foods or programming that you've outgrown. And that's a big part of Scorpio's death and rebirth energy, because there are endings coming through here. And because I'm getting moon, it feels like there may even be some subconscious energies that show up for you, meaning these are being exposed for you to feel and heal so you can fully release and let go. Don't let fear hold you back from your desires. And for those of you that love spiritual tools, play with your oracle cards and really connect, because your intuition is on point this Friday. So mix a little bit of fun, mix a little bit of mysticism. Friday is looking good. And if you work in an office or work in an environment, I see that you could be dressing up on this Friday, or maybe your business is handing out candy, trick-or-treating, if that's something your country celebrates. But I also see that you're receiving some valuable information. So keep that in mind. I'm getting communication here, valuable information coming to light. Saturday, November 1st. Welcome to November. We have trust here. This is the Fool's energy of leap of faith, right? It's about getting honest with yourself about your next move, right? Where do you wish to be here? But it's also sometimes trusting in that uncertainty, trusting in what your intuitive knowing is guiding you to lean into, because we don't always know the hows. We don't always know, what the long term is, but Spirit is saying put one baby step in front of the other. Trust, be spontaneous even, and think outside the box. So this would be a great day to connect to a partner. Maybe this is a best friend of yours, and maybe try something spontaneous this Saturday. Go to a restaurant that you've never been at, or go to visit a park or a trail that you've never been on before. Maybe visit a boutique or a shop, or if you are staying home, you could be watching a show that is out of your norm, right? You are being asked to be spontaneous this day and allow for a bit of spontaneity as you trust that things are unfoiling for you. Is that a word? Unfoiling, or kind of, I'm getting like a rewriting of the script in some way, rewriting here. And You may have gone through a period where there was betrayal. You may have gone through a period of infidelity, but this Saturday, it feels like vulnerability is your greatest strength. Keeping that beautiful heart of yours open and trusting that what is meant for you is also seeking you out as well, because you see the two hands coming together. There is a pinky promise. So this could be a pinky promise that you have promised yourself many moons ago. But I also see that this is a strong bond, a strong connection, like the law of attraction coming together here, the Two of Cups coming together this Saturday. Now, Sunday, we have the 2nd of November. This is a good day to not look at the clock, right? It's a good day to just stay present. This is a divine day. It's the 7th day, the Sabbath, which you don't have to be religious to know that number 7 is a spiritual energy. It brings an inner awareness and wisdom. So it feels like time is elusive, where you may be kind of taking it easy today. And you could be, of course, planning out your week ahead, but I also feel like you're taking some time to spend with yourself. Maybe you have had a busy week with other individuals, or your Saturday was full of, action, or it's just been a lot for you. But this Sunday, it feels like you are taking that time out, appreciating peace and quiet, and kind of just rolling with the punches here. You are not making any plans, hence it's saying planning. It just, the vibe I'm getting for you, it feels like there's this feeling of, I don't want to look at the clock. I don't want to be pressured for deadlines. I don't want to feel like I have to stick to a plan this Sunday. So I see like loose plans coming about, and just kind of going with the flow of life. And even if you do have something that you have to do this Sunday, it doesn't feel like it is rushed. It doesn't feel like you have to be at a certain place at a certain time. Maybe you have like a baby shower to go to, and yes, it may start at 2 p.m., but if you show up at 2:30, it's not the end of the world, right? Or if you have some grocery shopping to do this Sunday, it just feels like you are not pressed for time. You're taking things moment by moment this Sunday. And I see you allowing time to really fully sit with yourself and eat some good food. For many of you, this is going to be a day of connecting with your loved ones, and I'm getting food. So maybe someone is baking, maybe this is a big ham dinner, or you could be meeting family and friends. And don't be surprised if you change your mind last minute, okay? Change your mind last minute. So for example, you're out at a restaurant, and you look over the menu and you say, I am going to get the sushi, and you have it in your mind, and then the waiter comes around taking everybody's order, and last minute you're like, no, I am going to go for the quinoa bowl, right? It feels like there could be some changing of plans here, but that's okay, because this is a day of, not being set in stone, right? The energy doesn't feel like it's set in stone this Sunday. So that is what I have for your week ahead, Soul Tribe. Thank you so much for being here and connecting. If you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. And if you are interested in a personal reading or signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all that information in the description box below the video, or by visiting intuitivesoulcoach.com.